So you telling me they put speed limits in place so people won't open up portals while they driving? And you know what I always kind of did?
Now this brother's on some kind of methamphetamine. No, nigga. It's so motherfuckers won't crash and die.
Is this any better? Okay, it's a little bit better. So this video got me thinking about the whole Solluminati situation and the idea of these spiritual niggas talking about some... Hold on, I gotta rephrase the video. Okay, so this video, this short, or this reel, inspired me to make this video about the difference or the rise of spirituality in this faux sophistication, or this trying to propel meaning while not being well read or well versed on how things work. A prime example of this is Solluminati.
More than 1 million kids come up missing per year. What do y'all think happened to these kids? And every time people come up missing, the more and more people come up missing, the more they release more chicken sandwiches and shit. I'm noticing that.
Here we go again. How come every time women and children start coming up missing, celebrities start dying, when it's a lot of chaos and just negative energy on the planet, out of nowhere, they always release a fucking Popeyes chicken sandwich? But this time, ain't nobody waiting in no lines, and they ain't running or selling out. They giving it to you for free. What the fuck is they putting in this good ass chicken? And why the hell is all of us...
Like, he's a very interesting character because he's very entertaining. But the idea that he extracts from his own personal life is a little dangerous, to say the least. Talking about terms like the third eye, talking about terms that we live in matrices, and that the very people on top are aliens for this sense. And in a sense, you can say like it's hard to disprove him because we're not in those circles, is what he sort of gauges that his audience is going to eat up. But at the end of the day, we have enough common knowledge, enough common sense, enough evidence to persuade us to the idea that that's not the case. Okay, no, I'm actually making a bad case for why they're not fucking aliens. They're not aliens simply because we have enough evidence to show that these guys aren't alien or extraterrestrial. It's like every evidence pushes to the fact that these are regular people. Via one example is the network effect, that there's so many people who've seen and interacted with these people that it's nearly improbable for them to be aliens, and the likelihood that they are is demonstrably small because it has been proven any other place. It's kind of like he sets a crazy theory and it's on us to prove that the theory is false. But in reality, it's just like he's slowly losing his marbles. His brain is slowly frying. For example, another example is he says shit like the more and more kids go missing, the more and more we're making chicken nuggets or some shit.
They putting shit in the food. I told y'all, every time our attention is on something, they always release a fucking chicken sandwich.
The chicken sandwich.
When it's something important that we need to focus on, they always release
Chicken sandwiches and shit.
The more and more people start finding out about the rainforest, the more and more people start becoming aware of what was happening in the Amazon rainforest. When I tell you, out of nowhere, next thing you know, this Popeyes chicken sandwich.
All my Popeye chicken niggas in here. There you go. I'm gonna pick up a chicken sandwich for you. Right here. I'm gonna put it in the pot for you. Here. And women and children is still coming up missing. It's funny that these is missing children in the woods and they made it as a game.
And it's for the assumption that kids are being kidnapped for an equivalent exchange of like a KFC sandwich. You know what I mean? Like a McChicken wrap or whatever. Which is pretty funny on its surface. But the idea is just preposterous, and it's like we're letting this slide to, you want to say, not a gullible audience, but even like the off chance that the conversion rate is so small that he actually does convince a kid or something like that to believe in these ideas, then it's like has a riptide effect. You know, it affects that kid, it affects that kid's family, the members, his friends, anyways, the people connected to him. It sets him on a weird path already. It's like we need evidence given theories, you know, not just the ramblings of a madman.